Hi guys, welcome to my channel where I balance my life and hormones. I'm Mary Charity, and today I'm going to be talking about blood work. So a couple of weeks ago I got my blood work done, and as you probably already know, I am preparing my body to conceive or to try to start conceiving for baby number 2. So I went to my doctor, and before I get started with the blood work results that I'm about to share with you, let's just talk about my doctor in October. So my gynecologist, she was a new one to the practice, so I just met with her and I was like, can I please get my blood work done because I'm trying to get pregnant in 2021. You know, I want to see what my levels are. And homegirl was like, nah, not a good idea. So I did get some pushback, and I'm like, I just want to know what my hormones are. But I did get my A1C tested. I do have a YouTube video about that. You guys can check that out. My A1C turned out fine, no diabetes. So yay, I just no more range for me. But I was like, dang, like, what am I supposed to do? So I read a post on Instagram, and really inspired me, motivated me to be like, nah, you need to get your hormones checked. And so I switched my doctors. I actually switched to a OB/GYN that I actually was working with when I was pregnant. And she was my primary OB when I was pregnant, but when my doctor was out, I did work with her. Anyway, so I switched it to her, and I was like, hey, I'm trying to get pregnant in 2021. I have these hormonal things. Like, I just want a baseline what my hormones are. She said yes. So I was like, oh my God, thank you so much for listening to me, and let's do this. So I got my hormones checked. I'm so happy I did, because you guys, I got some crazy things to share. So I'll first tell you there's 7 things that I did get tested. The first one is the anti-Mullerian hormone. Second is a follicle stimulating hormone, estrogen luteinizing hormone, that's LH, the thyroid stimulating hormone, my prolactin levels, and T4, which is the free thyroxine. And I really wanted to know what my real true question was, I am pretty much 1 year postpartum, having got my period, having got that cycle back. I just wanted to know, is it because of my hormone levels are out of whack, or are my hormone levels fine? It's just that my prolactin levels are too high to start the cycle. So I think my answer, I haven't talked to my doctor yet, but I think my answer is that my hormones are still out of whack. My prolactin is pretty high too, but overall my hormones are just not that good. So the first one is the anti-Mullerian hormone. So this is the hormone that kind of assesses like how many eggs you have in your reserve. So women who are trying to get pregnant, maybe they're having a hard time getting pregnant, this is a good hormone to check and see if you even have like a lot of eggs left, to be able to ovulate and have a child. According to my health insurance company, the normal range is a 0.36 to a 10.07 GM/mL. In my nice so Google search, anything over a 1 shows that it's pretty good that you have substantial eggs to get pregnant. Anything below a 1 just shows that you have a lower egg count. Doesn't mean you can't get pregnant, just means that you just have a lower egg count. You guys, mine was a 10.19, and then it also said that women with PCOS usually have higher values. Anything over a 3.0 shows that a person may have PCOS. So mine's a 10. I never heard of this hormone before, and I'm so glad she tested for it. But this just shows that, first, I do have eggs, but also the hormone that's being emitted, that probably the cysts off my ovaries. So I probably have a ton of cysts in my ovaries, and that's what's giving off this hormone. Other 2 ones that really surprised me was my thyroid hormones. So I got my hormones checked 2017 and 18. 2017 is when I started my journey to get pregnant for the first time. And my thyroid stimulating hormone, so that's my TSH, the normal range is a 0.3 to a 4.0. You guys, my value is a 12.9. My value is like 3 times higher than what it's supposed to be. And with that, my T4, the normal range is a 0.9 to a 1.7 ng/dl, and mine was a 0.8, so that was low. In my research, I still haven't talked to my gynecologist or my endocrinologist yet, but what I am learning is that when my T4 is low, my pituitary gland, that is what's cranking extra thyroid, that's what's cranking out the thyroid stimulating hormone. So my pituitary gland is like, yo, your thyroid, like, I'm gonna need you to work. And so that's pushing out the TSH, and even with, you know, pushing out 3 times as much, my T4 levels are too low. So I've been talking to a few ladies about this, and what I'm hearing is that, well, first off, it sounds like, looks like that I have hypothyroidism, meaning that my thyroid is underproducing, is underactive, and the thyroid is what's a part of the whole body's, you know, regulating hormones, having hormones balanced. And so before when I was doing my research, I was thinking like, dang, like my thyroid must have been the issue to why I have PCOS. But then in doing more research, what I'm learning is that because so much is off in me, unfortunately, that has affected the functioning of my thyroid. So with my PCOS, my endometriosis, like too much estrogen, not enough, too much testosterone, FSH is being used. I probably have low progesterone, like high prolactin, like my hormones are just probably going high, like haywire, and my thyroid, I don't want to say this, but maybe my thyroid just like clunked out. It's so tired of trying to get my body to regulate. And so in 2017, when I got my TSH checked, it was a 3. And like I said, today is a 12.9. 2018, it was a 2.3. And in 2017, when I got my T4 checked, it was a 0.96. So that was in the normal range. So if you don't get anything from this video, ladies, go and get your hormones checked. I will have a list of the hormones I got checked in the description box, so please get that checked. Take a look at it. You guys can see I had to like ask twice to get my hormones checked. So if you have to advocate for yourself, do it. If you have to change to a different provider, like do it. Like I had to do that, and it worked. And I had to do it with like medical things going on too. So like whatever that meant, but just get your hormones checked. I will follow up with a new video after I talk to my doctor, my OB, my endocrinologist, to tell you guys what my new plan is going to be. But I hope you found this video interesting. I hope you've learned something. Again, if you haven't learned anything today, ladies, get your hormones checked. And if you have to change doctors, do that too. Your health is more important. You are important. You are enough. Get your hormones checked. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Mwah!